question is for
Wait,
the
no, you
men.
had something, right? Too? Did you have something?
Yeah, I just said it. The orgasm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so this question is for the men. So I seen a post earlier today with Ciara's husband, Russell Simmons. What's his name?
Okay.
Wilson.
Oh,
Here we go.
Russell.
And
The one she prayed for.
yeah, so he said that if a man cannot marry himself, then he's not ready to get married. Do you guys agree with that?
Marry himself.
To an extent.
Yeah, like if a man can't say I'm a man that a woman wants to marry, like if he can't say like I can marry myself, you know what I mean? Then he's not ready to get married. Does that make sense?
No.
I agree to an extent.
What does that even mean?
No. All right, so if someone wants to say, would you marry? Would you want her? Why would you want her to marry you? Like if you're in a relationship and you want to get married, and someone say, why would you want her to marry you?
Would you marry a version of yourself?
Yeah, like would you marry a version of yourself?
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's worded very poorly, but I get what you're saying. Not you.
Oh,
but I'm saying Russell
said.
Wilson. His quote is. Here's the thing. If I'm being honest, like Russell Wilson is not a guy that anyone should try to ever emulate when it comes to like women in general, bro. Like
he's a mega.
He's a fucking. He's a simp. I'm just gonna say it. Like he's 1000% a simp. Like you gonna marry. Number one, he breaks so many rules. Like we tell you guys all the time, don't marry single moms. That's a mistake.
Just have fun, enjoy the moment.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
You made that face.
And then that chick, and then Ciara is like past her prime, marrying a chick that's
she belongs to the streets.
Nothing.
Oh, so and then marrying Ciara, and when she has kids in tow and everything else, like nah, bro. Like it's just like, you gotta like guys like him that give advice. Like he's just gonna make you a
Yeah, exactly.
You can't even. You just
he is such a terrible influence. Like, and here's the thing: like, women will sit there and like appraise someone like that. Like, oh my god, he's so smart, he's so brave.
He's a champion.
No, he's a fucking dummy. He's a fucking dummy. You're a multimillionaire. You're a professional athlete. You have the world like at your fingertips, and you're over here wifing up like a chick that Future was fucking, babe. Like, what are you doing, nigga? You fucking retard. Like, what are you doing?
Wait, you said because Future was fucking her?
Like, yo, as a man, right? You got to build your legacy, right?
Gotcha, bitch.
You can't build your legacy with someone that already has a tarnished legacy, if that makes sense. You need a fresh slate to build that legacy with, as a man.
Wait, who has a tarnished legacy?
But don't you
Ciara.
think, but hold on, wait.
Yes.
Don't you think that her having the experience? But hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, say you wanted children, and you seen how she is as a mother to her child, right? She has one kid. She's an amazing mother to her child. Now, wouldn't you rather take that over a woman that doesn't have a kid and she doesn't really know what it is to be a mother? Because at the end of the day, it's about your children.
If she was that amazing of a mother, she would understand the importance of having the real biological father in the situation, and she would have made it work with Future to some degree, something like that. Like it's. I'm not gonna come in. I know people make jokes about this. Like taking on someone else's kids is like playing a safe game. What?
Come in, like cum, come in.
Oh my god! Why?
What is wrong?
Like taking on another man's kids is like playing someone else's safe game. Like it doesn't make sense. Like it's not in your best interest as a man to do that, to come in and take on someone else's kids. Now, I know what you're saying. Ciara's not a failure. Like no, she is a failure. She was not able to hold that guy down, and she had to go and find another guy. She got lucky because she got him before she got too old.
Was she not able to hold him down, or was he not able to handle her?
Of course, we're gonna say that.
I thought they separated because
we always got an excuse for
Wait, I
that.
have another question.
We gotta talk about the untalk about.
For Myron, real quick. Do you have kids? You
No.
don't have any kids.
Oh.
No.
Now, say you had a kid by someone, right? And God forbid that the woman she couldn't be in the kid's life. She couldn't be in the kid's life to help to be around, and you had to be a single dad, right? And you move on with your life. You would want to find a woman that would accept your kid.
Men and women are not the same. A single father is not the same as a single mother. As a man, if I'm the father of a child, when I bring a woman into my life, she's going to acquiesce to my reality, and I understand that she's not going to have a financial burden on that to the child. She's going to come in from a nurturing standpoint. She's not going to have the authority necessarily that I'm coming in. But as a man, right? When I come in and I'm dealing with a single mother, now not only do I have the authority of taking care of those kids, I'm also responsible for them as well. And I have no real connection to those children. And at any point, that woman can divorce me, take those kids away from me, and I have no recourse to see them and or be with them ever again. And I've invested my time and resources, etc., into kids that biologically aren't mine. So from a male perspective, it doesn't make sense to marry a single mother and or take her children on. That's a bad bet for you as a guy. from a logical perspective. I know it sounds awful to say that,
yeah,
but that's the truth. There's a reason why when a new lion takes over the pride, he comes in and kills those cubs and creates his own legacy, his own lineage, because he understands that it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but thank God we're not lions.
Yeah, no, of course. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's how important paternity is to men. Like to males in general, that's how important paternity is. Like, men don't ask for much from women. If you really think about it, what do guys ask for? Sex, sandwich, silence, right? And don't fucking cheat on me and have kids by someone else when I thought it was mine. Since the beginning of time, why do you think men care so much about virgins? The reason why is because if I have sex with a virgin, I know that kid is going to be mine. It ensures paternity. Now we have pregnancy tests and paternity tests and stuff like that. But before that, think about it. Before that, how would a man know that the kids were his? You would marry a virgin. You would have sex with a virgin. That's how you knew the kids were yours. It was an insurance policy, because men really don't ask for much. Just give me peace, give me children, and them kids better be mine. So I'm saying it goes against a man's nature to raise other children. And then on top of that, you're raising those kids and you have no real stake in them, because the woman could take them from you at any time. And especially the way the family court is set up now, women win 90% of the time when the kids are biologically the man's. Could you imagine if they're not even biologically mine? That's a 1000% L.
So can now say
that's why I say Russell Wilson is an L in general.
So what about when men like adopt kids that they get with a woman, they actually adopt the kid? Can they still take them away? Now I don't know. I'm asking. Like,
if those are her biological children, that man has really no right to them. Even if he raises them, like, he has no right to them. So it's very dangerous for men to do it. That's why we tell guys, don't do it, bro. Like, it's a bomb waiting to blow up in your face if things don't go right.
Okay. So, and then I have just one more question.
Yeah, sure.
So
These are good questions.
It's been situations where I've dated men that has another kid, and we want to merge families. Like, they want to merge the families. You know what I mean? So how do you think that plays out? If a man if a man comes in my life and he has a kid and I have my daughter, how would that play out? Like, what is, in your perspective, how would that play out?
That's better, because at least now the woman is going to have a little bit invested in his kid and vice versa. So it's a little bit better, right? Okay. But it's still tough, man. We always, I always say, I think it's best to just work it out with the biological dad if you can, at least until the kid's an adult. That's why so many people stay in a marriage even though they're miserable, because they understand the duty of raising a child in a 2-parent household is more important than their personal happiness. Because we know from studies, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor, made a whole movie on this. Single parent households is literally one of the biggest contributors to degenerates in the United States in general, like drug addicts, criminals, rapists, felons, violent criminals. 99% of them, school shooters, I think all of them except for one, all came from single parent households, which is what a single mother household most of the time.
I agree with that, because I don't like dating men that don't have kids.
And that's I think that's smart. I think
smart,
having a man with a kid is better, because at least to some degree he already knows how to provision for a child. He's he's mature enough to have a kid, and better yet, if a man has sole custody of the kid, he has his shit together,
right?
Because most of the time guys lose custody of the child. So you had some, Shay?
Yeah.
I saw you getting triggered over there.
Yeah, she's like,